Say this is for the end of the year video. Yeah. Since Brad invented it.
Look at that strut.
He is
Look
walking right towards Maggie, and Allison is behind him. There is going to be something very awkward and strange.
Here it comes.
About to happen.
Hey JC, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule to join us this afternoon.
We're shooting a little video to help appreciate Gary Malone. We're actually shooting a video to help appreciate Gary Malone on a deeper level.
Hello, my name is John Edinger. I'm a male model for Student Life.
Oh wait, there she is. Hey, Camellia! Hey, could you help us do an interview?
No, I'm actually really busy.
Hey, it's for Gary.
Oh, for Gary?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Tell me, what are your three favorite things about Gary?
My three favorite. Okay.
Your three things.
Favorite things about Gary. I guess one of my favorite things about Gary is he always leads by example. You know, he's never going to ask you to do something he wouldn't do himself, or he's never going to ask you to do something he's not going to help you with.
First of all, Gary Malone is a very chill, laid-back kind of guy. Takes a lot to upset him, and I think that I've never gone through an entire summer where I haven't seen the rec director freaking out or upset, and so he just handles situations very
cool.
well.
Definitely the first thing about Gary Malone that I love is that he has tons of life lessons and morals to every single story that he tells. Normally they're pretty ridiculous, pretty funny sometimes, but I think I'll always remember one in particular: always curb your C's. Never forget that.
Gary appreciates good jokes. He has good stories, things like that.
That's great.
He has a good sense of humor. You know, another thing I like about Gary, he's so chill, man. He's just chill. Never gets excited, something goes wrong, he's always there. Make sure everybody calms down. He's got it under control.
He's very merciful in that same sense. He will always listen to both sides of whatever's going on, and you know, and he's gonna hear from both people before he decides, you know, how to go about
that's great.
any kind of punishment. Not that there really ever is punishment.
He is just a stand-up individual. He really listens to both sides of stories and tries to get down. He's a good mediator.
The second thing I think I love about Gary Malone, I know I love about him actually, is that he's really good at just making up games off the top of his feet. We have this bin in the rec truck, it's the Kodoko bin, and we don't ever use it, but he always seems to just steal different things from it, aka 2 ducks and a fish. I'll never forget that all the days of my life.
Another thing I like about Gary, you know, he's always looking at the big picture. You know, it's not just about recreation and a ball that's on the field. He knows students are going to have fun, even though, you know, Camelia's messing up a game or something like that. It's okay. You know, he understands the big picture. He's not going to get stressed about the small things, you know.
He laughs at himself, and I think that's great. If he stumbles over his words, or if he can't find the microphone, you know, and he might get a little upset, but eventually he's going to laugh at himself.
I think the thing I like most about him is that he can be awkward in any situation. No matter if the situation is already extremely awkward, he can just say something random and make it extra awkward.
He's astonishingly cheap. Oh, and he's really cheap too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and another thing about Gary I really like, no, sometimes I do like, he's really cheap too.
He doesn't pay full price for anything as far as I know of. He steals a lot. He just tries to live simply so that others can simply live. And he tries to stimulate the economy as little as possible.
For one more thing, we're adding a little bonus. Would you do your best Gary Malone impression?
Are y'all good up for my lovely wife, Allison Malone? Yeah. Woo! Hot.
All right, guys. Well, today was a really good day of adrenaline rush. We finished the week up real good. Staffers, you did a great job this week.
I think I'll sell what I own. Every last thing from my card and my phone. I wanna build us a house.
Could you please give us your best Gary Malone impression?
Well, to preface the impression of Gary Malone that he has a great laugh. Like I said, his sense of humor is great. He has a great laugh. There's no sound, and his eyes are almost invariably shut. So it's just kind of...
That's terrific.
Rec this week. We got some great games, some great rec leaders. We have a lot of fun this week. But believe it or not, rec is not about having fun.
At the beginning of the week, I asked 3 things of you. What were they? Does anybody remember?
Cast my line out from the shore.
All right, everybody. Now let's bring your rec leaders on down here. I want y'all to say, "We want rec. We want rec."
It was hard work. That was one. I really wanted you guys to be excited, which you were. You did a good job being excited.
And a lot of times he'll slap something, so it's like.
Our Vice President, Roger Davis, likes to say that recreation washes the feet of a Bible study. And really, that's what we're going to be about this week.
Do you remember the last one?
It was...
You know, me either. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
All right, guys, we're going to introduce your rec leaders. I'm going to introduce them one at a time. Just tell them your name and the last time you did an illegal drug.
Okay, guys, put your hands in. Who here has seen Captain Planet? Okay. Well, what normally happens when people come together, the forces come together? Okay, well, basically, whenever we put our hands in together, earth, fire, wind, water, whenever we put everything together, that's the same thing that happens with recreation.
We want rec.
We want rec.
Rec leaders, come on down.